Good morning, entrepreneurs. Aline here, founder of 700 Business, and this is day 18 of 30 days of wisdom and meditation. And today I want to talk about something that I think it's been on our minds for a long time. It's about all these arguments we've been having with people around politics, or this strong point of view that people have been having for a long time, and it feels like we're very segregated into one thing or the other. And yesterday I watched a video, a TED talk about that, and I was bringing it to our reality as entrepreneurs. So we bring on so many people to work for a shared purpose, a shared ideal. And of course, there are some misunderstanding, or sometimes there's maybe some arguments, even between business partners, between founders, or sometimes even the investors, And how do we keep everything at peace? How do we keep our conversations and our discussions in a higher level? How do we do that? So in this TED talk, this woman, I forgot her name, she talks about curiosity conversations. So instead of trying to push you and force you into believing in what I believe, she mentioned that we should be curious about other people's point of view and ask them questions, and really be open to see their perspective. And I think this is going to be ideal from now on for us to succeed and to live a good life, because yes, there are people more than ever got really strong point of views, and that's okay. That's okay if they do, and that's even good that they do, actually, that they have their point of view, that they have their opinions, and that they are sharing it. It just shows how free we are. But on the other hand, it feels like we're not 100% free, because there are a bunch of people that are trying to, convince us otherwise. So this is, I think, is a beautiful approach to engage with people more freely. And I think she even mentioned, in a sales conversation, you don't approach the sales in a way of, I'm trying to convince you that my product's amazing. Everything that you tell me, it's a way for me to understand what kind of objections you have. So I'm curious about your objections. I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. And I'm also trying to understand, your point of view, your perspective. And I think this was really mind-blowing. I was already applying this in a level, but it was interesting to hear, someone talking about it, and she studied it, and she's a professional debater, something like this. And that was really interesting. And she mentioned as well, I think the Prime Minister of New Zealand, she said when this minister assumed the power, apparently there were so many parties that were fighting terribly bad. I think this was in New Zealand. And she said this minister managed to get everyone together and work together at peace, And she said this is this is our sort of mission, our purpose is to remind everyone that we are working with of their shared purpose, of the shared mission. And that was amazing for me. So I want to meditate on that today with you. really to meditate on, having this curiosity conversations, and to let go of this trying to convince people of our point of view, of our products that are better. Just engage this curiosity conversation, curiosity on people's point of view. So we more and more we learn about their objections, and we can improve our products, we can improve our services. All right. And as leaders, we also can bring everyone together in a way that we remind everyone that we're working together of their shared purpose. And that, I think, would take us further away and in a much better way. Okay, so let's meditate on that. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Focus on the energy of your heart. And imagine that this energy is spreading everywhere in your body until it becomes one with your body. And this energy spreads down as well through your legs, finding the earth. And your energy becomes like a root, a strong, powerful root that finds the earth and go through layers and layers of ground, of rocks. And it goes so deep and goes so strong that it finds the center of the earth. Take a deep breath and notice what it feels like to be grounded, to be safe, to be stable. Take a deep, deep breath. Now you can imagine that this energy is going to spread out. Going to spread and become one with the place that you're in, the city that you're in, and with the country that you're in. Imagine that with each breath, you expanding your awareness, expanding your consciousness. Now imagine that you become one with all the nations, all the mountains, all the seas, all the valleys. Just visualize your energy spreading and becoming one with everything in the earth. Take a deep, deep breath. And now you can imagine that you're going to spread out. You're going to become one with everything in the universe. Imagine that your consciousness, your energy is spreading and becoming one with all the galaxies, all the planets, all the stars, everything in the planet, everything in this universe, and you become one. Keep breathing and keep feeling how big, how expanded you are. Now we're going to expand even further to everything beyond the universe. Imagine there's some lights, and you're going to become one with all of them. Take a time to imagine what would that feel like to be one with everything beyond the universe. Now you can imagine that everything turns into a white light, everything beyond the universe, everything in the universe, our planet and you. Everything turns into this white light. Take a time to notice what it feels like to be one with everything. Take a deep, deep breath. Now you're going to bring to awareness your consciousness, the type of leader you want to be. Do you want to have these curiosity conversations with everyone? Do you want to inspire people to be like that? To stop being so reactive, to stop being someone who force their opinion to others. And inspire these people to listen and to be curious about other people's opinion, about other people's point of view. Just visualize yourself, just imagine yourself being this person, being this type of leader. Take a deep, deep breath. Imagine that active listening, focused listening is all being downloaded into you, into your mindset. Imagine that you already have this mindset. Imagine this curiosity conversations is a mindset and you are downloading into you as well. And also compassion. Imagine that you can feel that for others and that all these mindsets will make you a much, much better leader. Take a deep, deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.